This podcast absolutely, unequivocally, positively, 100% contains adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome to Me and Mrs. Always Right. We are the ADHD of podcasting, and I am your host, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
And we are the #1 rated podcast by people whose friends try to kill them on their birthday.
Yes.
And that's a true story.
Absolutely 100% the truth.
Apparently not fucking funny, though.
Why?
Because you didn't fucking even crack a smile.
Well, I mean, it's very, very true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Saturday night. Amongst, is that even a word? Amongst?
That is a word, yes,
Thanks.
absolutely.
I thought it was about a monks up,
8
temple.
monks.
That too, right?
Okay, so we got 8 monks in a row. No,
fuck.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Forgot where you were going with that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We have a friend whose birthday was this last week, and we have a tradition amongst 8 monks, our friends. What?
You never told anybody where we're at. Where's the trailer
I
at?
had no fucking idea where we were at.
It's right here.
Hey,
baby.
we're coming to you live from that little trailer park in Bishop Hills, Texas. Thanks, babe.
No problem.
Yeah, maybe I could just. You want to just try the whole opening again? I felt like I carried a lot more energy through that.
Yeah, no, we're good. We
Okay,
can
fine.
just
Send
continue.
it. Fucking send it.
Send it.
So we have
Absolutely.
our friends. We have a small, close group, a small, close knit.
Mm-hmm.
Talking is not on my agenda today.
It is. How many of those adult
2,
beverages
that's it.
had?
Maybe I should, and I'm just not had enough because it's not flowing. Here, hang on. Let me work on that.
Okay. Get you a good gulp. Did you bring an extra in case
yes.
you got finished? Okay.
I'm a prepared alcoholic. Okay.
Sweet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So
back to the story.
I hate that word. We have a small, close knit group of friends that every year on one of those friends' birthdays, we try to kill them.
Yes.
And that consists of, we used to have a favorite bar, a really favorite bar we would go to, but we've had to migrate because that bar is closed.
Mm-hmm.
This past Saturday, we went to that bar. When we buy drinks, we buy shots. Lots and lots of shots.
A lot.
And you drink until you pass out, and then you drink some more. That boy was done.
Oh, he was done. What time did they get there? 9:30-ish or whatever?
9:15-ish, yeah.
So by what, 11:30?
Was it even that late?
I mean, I don't know. Probably between 11 and 11:30, he was done.
I know it did it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Rumple
it did,
always does it to everybody.
Oh, it did it to me.
Now, what is Rumple exactly?
It's the most horrible fucking thing you can ever drink.
What's it taste like?
Minty, but it's strong. Minty. Yeah, it's got a mint flavor to it, but it's ungodly fucking strong.
Okay.
Do we need to take a time out while you look that up?
No, I was just it's peppermint liqueur. Has a strong candy cane taste.
And it's got a strong alcohol taste.
Oh, okay. Now I could take it if it tasted like candy canes.
I mean, it's relatively good. It just, man, it hits you. It hits you like you ran into a fucking brick wall.
Well, because it has a high alcohol content, 50% alcohol by volume.
So it's 100 proof. It's not really that strong. I mean, Bacardi rum is 151.
Really?
Yeah.
I like rum.
You wouldn't like the 151.
No.
Not straight. No.
Okay.
It's very
I don't like any alcohol straight other than a beer occasionally.
Barely.
Hey, I had a beer.
One over the course of 4 hours. Good job. Way to dive in and explore that life.
We were there longer than 4 hours.
No, we left at 1.
No, I think it was a little bit after 1. It was a little after 1.
No, we were there longer than 4 hours because you reserved a table.
Yes.
And we had to get there early to hold it. So we rolled into that motherfucker like 8:15.
Yes, and because you have to be there by 8:30 or they will no longer hold the table.
Yeah, and I'm like, we're here. We might as well drink. We actually got there so early, we caught senior citizens dance hour.
Yes.
Dance lessons. Dance hours. Yeah.
Yes. Now, do they have to pay cover to come in and take the dance lessons? Because the dance lessons are free.
I don't know. Nothing's free.
They say free dance lessons.
Then there should be no cover.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never been there for dance lessons.
I've never been anywhere for dance lessons.
No, never went to Cowboys or anything like that.
No. Did you go for dance lessons at Cowboys?
Well, if I wanted to get laid, I had to learn how to dance. Got you, didn't I?
Did you show up for the dance lessons?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And you can't do anything but other than what
I can't do anything now because my knees and my ankles won't allow me to do it.
Well, you didn't even bust out cool moves when we were dancing.
I went once. But I have watched...
I have watched Urban Cowboy
80 times. That's right.
I got you.
I watched him.
Okay.
Yes, I've seen Urban Cowboy 80 fucking times.
I wish they didn't do it during the week. They do it, I think, once or twice during the week, and I want to say they do it on a Sunday too.
I think that's their gimmick. Because why else would you go to a bar on a weekday? Outside of Thursday night, which is college nights, or it used to be at Cowboys.
Or girls' night, or whatever you call it.
Most people call it ladies' night.
Okay, yeah.
Right? But then you have college night, right? And they let 18 and up in. And that's prime real estate right there.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it is.
So you want,
That's not what I said.
But when I die, you want a youngster.
When you die, I'm going to take any available opportunity.
For anything.
Anything. We're going to start with, do you have a vagina?
Okay.
A criteria number 1. Okay.
And are you breathing or fresh-ish?
I miss fresh-ish. It's been oh. Yes, fresh. I'll take fresh-ish.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll get on to the necessities.
But they have to be at least 18.
Yes, I don't like prison.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. So for anybody that's listening that's not quite 18, you're going to have to wait.
Right. It's going to be a struggle. I get it. Yes. I see it too. I'm looking right at it. So.
I know. I see it.
Do
I
you?
see it.
Do
oh,
you?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I bet you want to fucking gouge your eyes out.
I mean, I see it right there.
Do you? I don't fucking like you no more.
I know. Well, you haven't liked me in years. It's fine. The feeling's mutual, honey.
Like or licked? Wait, what am I mishearing or what?
All right. So no rumple. I might have to. Okay. So yes, we did the whole birthday thing. He was
Great
done.
Recap.
Yes. Done by, I don't know, 11:30.
I had to carry him out to us. Now, the last time I went to that bar and they did this to me.
For your birthday. Yes.
I ended up walking out shirtless or taking, I think I took all my clothes off before I even got to the fucking truck.
No. You had your shirt on when you left the bar.
Oh, okay.
But when you got to the parking lot, you pulled your shirt off. And then you got in the truck, and then, just everything was coming off after
I was
that.
uncomfortable. I'm sure I was just trying to get comfortable.
Is that it?
Yeah, that means I walked from the truck to the house naked, didn't I? Such a piss
you
poor
always
drunk.
Try. I mean,
well, our neighbor's like 80. I'm sure just like me, she's looking for penis. Sure, that's all she cares about.
Doesn't matter if it's fresh-ish and over 18.
Which I qualify, right? I'm over 18. I'm fresh-ish.
Oh yeah, you're hitting the big milestone this year. I'm just saying.
Shut it. I remember
big milestone.
I remember
this year.
somebody hit that milestone, and they weren't. 40 was great. I was excited. Yes, I
enjoyed 40.
That I turned 40?
That I turned 40. I was very excited to turn 40 because that meant basically almost all of my kids were grown.
Right.
And I really look forward to 40.
So 40 legitimately was like the new 20s, right? Because you just like, I ain't got any responsibilities, any fucking more. Let's go have some fun.
No, at 40, I still had some responsibilities. I wasn't free and clear, but
well, it's because you didn't have your last kid early enough.
Oh, I should have started when I was 6, I think, right?
I think you started plenty early. I think you had that covered.
I did start early.
Was raising that's kind of something. I mean, we can actually touch on a real topic.
Okay.
Was raising.
All of our topics are real topics.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But I mean, like life altering, advice driven,
changing,
advice driven. How do you get through? Every now and then this should be a therapy session.
Okay.
We need to be more than this sometimes.
BS.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You did have a child in your teens.
I did.
And
I was the very first probably teen mom, but that was back before it was cool.
Right.
I mean, now it's almost like they commercialize and
they glorify.
Definitely glorify.
Yes.
Oh, be a teen mom and you can be on this TV show and no.
Funny story.
Mm-hmm.
On the first episode of Teen Mom.
Yes.
You knew those people. So by association, knew those people.
I can say that I have known someone who has been on Teen Mom. Yes. And it was not me.
Not yet.
And I'm trying to remember. I want to say that I also know someone, and I can't remember who it is right offhand, that's been on Jerry Springer as well.
What?
Yes. I wish I could remember the details on that. It was something that was just talked about in passing or whatever. And I was like, I'm going to have to go back and find that episode, but I can't even remember what it was about. I mean, it's Springer. Who knows what it was about? Trailer park trash, I'm sure.
But I do find it pretty cool that, and not just like knew the person on Teen Mom, not like, I've seen them people before.
Right. Yeah. But I served them a burger one time.
I don't know how well. And if I'm going over, cut me off here. Okay. But I know there was some rift between your family and that family because of the activities y'all participated in.
Yes,
there was some competition.
That's basically all it was. It was just competition. It wasn't that we hated these people,
right?
Because
that's what I'm saying.
Outside of the competition that we were partaking in, and I'll tell y'all, it was dirt track. Outside of that, we would hang out. We would see each other often, So it was just up. These people at the track, and that was it.
Did that competition got really fierce though? And you think about it, and to get back, we'll get back to your ADHD of your Teen Mom experience here in a little bit, but that competition on dirt track, and if you ever watched dirt track racing, it's actually really cool. It's great. The class y'all would run in was the bomber class, which was supposed to be the quote unquote affordable class.
Yes.
All right. But every one of you fucking no teeth redneck motherfuckers out there think you're goddamn Dale Earnhardt racing in a fucking dirt track car.
Yes.
Want to fucking bang each other into a wall over a fucking $500 race.
I know, but it was so much fun. I don't know. Dirt track. I love dirt track. I've always loved dirt track. I've been going since I was probably 11. 10 or 11. I've been going
Funny
a long
story
time.
too on this, man.
What? You've been there.
Well, duh. My ex-wife, her dad raced at the same racetrack y'all raced at.
I didn't know him. I mean, I might have known him. Well, I'm not going to lie, because we, interacted with a lot of people. We really did. I mean, there was, especially over
he raced there for
many years.
Yeah, he raced there for a few seasons. I mean, I guess until he found Jesus and, had to move on off, but trademark.
Yep.
But I find it pretty, I don't know if ironic's the word, but when I was a lot younger, I worked at a fast food restaurant right there by your house. And I wonder how many times, because you told me you went through that drive-thru all the time.
Oh, we went, especially like after the races, we would hit Taco Bell and go home. So you telling all me the time
you never saw one hot guy working the drive-thru?
I was never
looking. Call bullshit.
No. Just like now, I don't see people like that. I see people, but I don't look at them and go,
So as a woman, seriously, and no divorce criteria here at all. Okay. And for the podcast, it's all open game.
Okay.
You don't lie to me because you almost slid off the fucking bar stool at the goddamn bar.
It was over the song. It wasn't over the person.
But you don't see a guy and you're like, yeah, I wonder what a ramming from that guy would be like.
No. No. Now, I might look at somebody and go, they're attractive or something, but not to the extreme that I'm drooling or I'm flirty or anything like that.
Not
because
flirty.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh,
I'm
you were hinting.
about me. No, I wasn't. I'm talking about me.
I'm just an outgoing person.
You definitely are very talkative. Yes, you talk to anybody and everybody. Yes, you do.
Especially if they haven't vagina.
I don't look at people like that. I don't know. Maybe that's what makes me a wonderful person.
Maybe it is
what people say because I don't look at people like that. I don't go, oh, look at that fucking piece of meat there.
Okay, but how do you, I don't know. You've got to find somebody attractive to.
I'm not saying I don't see attractive people, but I see them, I move along. I go on about my business. It's like, I don't care.
I mean, I don't care either. If I see somebody hot, I'm like, yeah, she's hot.
Sometimes I think I should do the same thing that you do all the time when I see somebody. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not.
Oh, sure.
I'm not.
No, open game. Let's bring it on.
I'm just saying sometimes I'm like, dude, really? Do you have to just continuously say something? I mean, because you actually witnessed one of our children this weekend doing something that you were not expecting.
Okay. I'll live with that one.
And you just couldn't let it
drunk.
Go.
I was drunk.
You couldn't let it go. I don't think
anybody got mad.
No, but okay, you said
I'm just trying
20 times later. Shut the fuck up. No. You heard it the first time.
Oh, not me. I didn't hear it.
Apparently you did. No, apparently you just felt like you wanted to say it all the time.
When I found out, look, okay, and this is going to be left very ambiguous, okay? But when I found that out, it just wasn't the normal thought of, it was, why that person?
Okay, well, I'm not even just talking about the person. I'm just talking about
the experience.
That's what I
don't care either way.
Well, apparently it was something very...
I had questions that needed to be answered.
Over and over and over. And I'm
I
like,
kept having different questions.
Fucking go. No, it was the same damn questions.
Okay.
Over and over. And it's like, let it fuck... The good thing is, everybody was drunk there. I wasn't.
Well, thank you, baby. Somebody had to get me home.
So maybe most people didn't even remember or... because I'm sure you didn't remember.
I don't think anybody at our table outside of you and the other Patreon remembered anything that happened after fucking 9:00. Thankfully.
Okay, we'll say we'll even go to 10.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Can I go overboard sometimes? Yes. As
a lot of times you go overboard. A lot of times. And I'm like, I just think to myself sometimes, if I acted like that, would you go, really? Stop. Kind of what I do to you. I'll go, let it go. Let it go.
Sort of. And
would
let me tell you.
Do the same thing to me? Would you be irritated by it? Maybe.
I don't know. You don't do it. How would I know?
Sometimes I'm going to.
Fucking do it. I don't give a shit.
Don't get mad because I will punch you in the fucking throat. I'm just saying.
Fuck off.
No, I'm saying if you can do it,
do it.
Goose gander, bitch. Goose gander.
Like I fucking care.
I know you don't care.
I know who you're coming home with. I don't care. I don't care. Go out there and dance, rub each other's butt. I don't care.
No,
all right. Let me tell you where I'm going to have a fucking problem. Okay. You do all of this shit. Fine. Don't care. Come home with me. But don't disappear and let me catch you in the fucking parking lot humping somebody. I will fucking duct tape you in that truck and burn it to the fucking ground. Call the cops and be like, yeah, I did it. Come and get me.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you really think something like that's going to happen.
I don't.
No.
Not at all.
I know.
It is the last fucking thing with you that I ever worry about.
Good.
Even though I know, all right, I've been with you for decades now, okay?
A day or two, yes.
Yes. And you don't believe me when I tell you, but I know of several people who would hit it.
Okay, can I just say,
jump.
Of course you know several people that would hit it because A, they're a man and they would fucking hit it no matter what.
You're not just some random vagina, okay? Yes, now and before, you were a good-looking woman. You are a good-looking woman.
Honey.
You're aging a little bit, but who ain't, right?
No, yeah. I'm sorry.
The funniest thing I ever heard, though, was somebody who has known you for a lot. Okay, you can stop looking at your face. Okay, the wrinkles are there. They're fine.
No.
They're fine.
Okay.
They're great.
Okay.
I know somebody who's known you for a long time. And the funniest thing I ever heard them say was, man, I thought she stayed high.
Yes.
What the fuck's up with
Why?
that?
Why did you?
Know.
I want to know. I want an email or something from this person that. Why did you think that? Is it because I laugh? I'm a very joyful person, I would think. I laugh at a lot. I try to have a good time no matter where I'm at, what I'm doing. And does that maybe lead people to believe that maybe I'm high and I'm laughing at everything?
Maybe they saw you tolerate some shit you probably shouldn't have tolerated.
I don't know. I don't know, but I would like an explanation. I've heard that
and I find
comment
it funny.
as well, and I'm like, the fuck would you think that?
I know, because you're like fucking DEA.
That's what you say. I'm not.
Oh, fuck.
No. Each to their own.
No.
Yes,
because
you do.
I'm just saying
everybody
that.
does them. I don't care what they do. I don't want to. I don't want to. That's the thing. I don't want to.
Yes. And you don't want anybody else to either.
I don't care. I
seen your face, hypothetically, okay? How you look, hypothetically, if somebody does something.
No, I don't care.
Oh, really?
Sometimes it makes me wonder why. But then I remember.
You would have to experience it to know.
No, then I remember that, if I hung out with 20-year-olds, then I would want to do.
Ain't nobody in our group 20.
Things that the 20-year-olds do.
Nobody in our group is in their 20s.
I know. Hell, we just barely got two more kids in their 20s.
I know.
Barely.
Now, some of my friends are younger than me, but we think
most of your friends
we think a lot alike. No. Okay, the middle schooler and Mr. GQ.
Mm-hmm.
Same age-ish, couple of years younger. All right. Moonshine supplier and his
10
years difference. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no, more than that. Yes, more than that.
But he's not a kid.
No. And he doesn't act like a
the guy who almost died and his wife, our age.
Yes, they are.
Huh. So what's the problem?
No,
I mean, are the ingredients on the cake not fucking there enough for you to make the recipe to figure out the fucking problem?
I'm just saying, I don't care. I don't know why
you do. We just had
like
a 5-minute fucking segment on this shit.
No, you do you. I don't know why you call me DEA just because I choose not to partake in.
It's not that you choose; it's the faces you make, and you can't even be around the smell.
Oh,
of
there
fucking
are
marijuana.
some things I can't.
You can't.
I can. I'm going to tell you what.
No.
Speaking of marijuana, I am driving home today, right?
Is that why you're in a pissy mood?
Listen, I'm driving on the highway home from work today. I have my windows up and I have the air conditioner on because I did not ride my bike today because it was supposed to rain.
Well,
I don't know if it
didn't change the oil.
That has nothing to do with it. I'm riding probably 65 miles an hour on the highway. A car comes up in the lane next to me because they want to pass, but there's not enough room in front of me and the car that's in their lane for them to get in front of me, right?
Okay.
I swear to God, I was like, the fuck? I was all I could think to myself is, how fucking much weed do you have to smoke for me to be able to smell it in my vehicle on the fucking highway?
Oh, wow.
I was flabbergasted.
Cheech and Chong type smoking going up in there.
Yes, absolutely. Are you fucking kidding me? And you're right. I don't like the smell of it. And as soon as it hit me, I was like, ugh. It was gross. I don't know. For me, some people like the smell of it. I don't know. It smells like skunk weed. It's I do not enjoy the smell of it.
I've never been a big smoker of it, right?
Right.
Actually, I could probably count on one hand how many times I've actually smoked it.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is, hypothetically, though,
yes,
edibles could be great.
Or even the pen or something, right?
The pen is not bad because it doesn't carry the extra. And it doesn't.
Not necessarily, because I feel even with the pen that I can still get that smell or something.
You probably get a hint of it here and there.
Yeah.
But it's not it's not like standing behind a fucking exhaust, smoke full, or
very true. Or a car passing you on the fucking highway. I
wonder if I knew those people.
I don't even know. But I knew that I did not want to know those people. If it's that fucking bad, dude, you got an issue.
And then people wonder why they get pulled over. It's because you pulled in front of a cop in front of a car that is just doused in fucking weed.
Right. You ain't even got to pull in front of. He was not in front of my car, is what I'm saying. It
had to have been.
No, he was not. When I smelt it, he was beside my car. On the fucking highway doing between 60 and 70 miles an hour.
We got some physics to talk about. I'm not going to drag it down on this show.
No. I know what you're saying, but
do you?
Yes. Now he was not in front of my car. He was beside my car, maybe a little ways in front of it. Because
so he was ahead of you a little bit.
Right. But there was not enough room for him to get in front of me. And I was about to throw up. It was so strong.
Wow.
Yeah. So
hated it though, didn't you? Hated it.
I hated it. Yeah. I was like, God, now I got to drive home high.
So because of ADHD of podcasting, we missed the whole being a young mom. So yeah, we'll touch on that topic, and I apologize. We get so off on a fucking tangent.
Well, I feel that's what makes us good, because once we start talking about one thing, because it just rolls into something else.
Yeah, but we never finish a story.
We normally always finish a story. We just finished the story there.
Yeah, but we kind of started one.
It wasn't the same
We just
one.
led to fuck. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. We finished a story that somehow we started.
Because talking about
and then
something
put on
else
hold,
and
then but shit just comes up though.
Exactly.
It's very hard to stay on topic, but
we'll write it down. Look, I'll jot it down.
Look.
Oh, okay. Look, you already did.
It's a great topic.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
and if we could get into maybe the healing and therapy sessions of me and Mrs. Always Right.
No.
Maybe we can start growing a little bit.
Maybe.
I think all people, when they tune in now, they're like, hey, and all they hear is mop, 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 mop. It's hard to stay focused.
It's not hard to stay focused. We just have a lot to talk about. I enjoy talking with you because we can continuously talk for hours and hours, I'm sure, because one subject leads to another and questions that go to another. That's why I believe that we get along so well, because we can talk about anything and everything, and it's constant.
But for entertainment value. Are we
it's
doing
very
it?
entertaining to me to listen to you.
But we're dumb.
Why are we dumb?
Because we can't stay on topic.
Well, when we started, did we have a topic?
No.
Thank you.
We haven't had a fucking topic on any show that we have ever fucking done.
That's not true. I think we've had probably a couple.
Actually,
topic.
The first episode we ever did, we did know what we wanted to talk about.
No, not really.
I think we did. Because
no, I don't think we did. Go back and listen. I think that we eventually got to it just by randomly talking about stuff like we normally do.
If you ever wonder what it's like to poop with the door open, go back and see episode number 1, which is actually so old it's on audio only, but it is still on Spotify.
Yes.
Or iHeartRadio.
Well, we have a lot
Apple.
that are not.
Because I started the video part of it late.
Yes.
But
that's okay.
We had to
get, we have to get out there and get things figured out. You're right.
So if you're thinking about starting a podcast or you need help video editing or audio editing, give me a shout out at roadcatmedia@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns for us, give us an email, drop us an email at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com.
All complaints go to Trevor the intern.
See, it's almost like we can finish each other's sentences.
Almost. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.
And that's how good we're getting is you're not using your fingers anymore.
I did not use my fingers.
And hey, please help support this podcast by becoming a member at patreons.com/meandmrsalwaysright, where you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes. And become a $10 member for personal. They're not personal.
Yes, it's personal. I'm going to write it.
No, well, I wasn't talking about the thank you note.
Personal.
Like videos that I'm trying to do the like, hey, bye.
More little video snippets.
Snippets of our life. Check us out for snippets.
Okay.
All right.
And that's personal.
Yeah,
because we do it.
That's almost personal. Like a handwritten thank you note. I mean, it's not.
No,
but it's almost like one.
It's almost.
All right, well,
but I think you get a handwritten note.
Oh, do you?
And the snippets, right?
Snippets. Get the handwritten. I like snippets. Snippets. All right. Well, I love you.
Well, I love you too.
Hey, baby, thanks for hanging out with me for half an hour and not punching me. That's awesome.
No problem.
All right,
self-control, honey.
Is it? Is that what it is? All right. I love you.
I love you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Merle.